There. She's driving. Check her out. This is Marshall's phone.
Oh.
I just wanted to have it in there, surprise him when he gets home from work. Let's see. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, to start it up, it's pretty simple. Put your foot on the brake.
Okay.
Yep, do your hair. Get your hair so it's not going to be a problem. Your foot on the brake, good girl. And then just press the power. Just like that. You did that perfect. Exactly like that.
Okay.
Marshall was kind of pressing it too short. So you want to press it, make sure it goes, but okay, and then keep your foot on the brake and put it in drive.
Okay.
You've seen it done. Okay, that's good. Good job. And then just take your foot off the brake and kind of it'll go a little bit. And just sitting here. Okay, good. Because it's going up a hill. The steering wheel is not really straight, so straighten it a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of turn it a little bit that way a little bit because you're kind of veering off a little. Not that much. It's probably. Okay, give a little bit of gas then. It's pretty sensitive. Yep, there you go. Good. Kind of straighten the wheel a little bit. Okay. Stay on the driveway. You're getting over to the edge a little bit, sweetheart.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Better. Okay. How's it feel?
It's feeling good so far.
Okay.
I need to turn a little bit here.
Yeah, try to stay centered in this lane, and then when we get on the road, don't go to the edge too much. Marshall was hugging the edge a lot.
Okay.
And if cars aren't coming, you know, you can just own the road. I kept telling him that, own the road.
Alright.
Okay? And so you'll be turning into the driveway. I mean, turning out of the driveway. I'm trying to say out of the driveway. Cool. You're doing it, sweetheart. Okay. Good, you stopped. That's good. Okay, we'll stop again. You didn't turn enough. Okay. You're gonna have to back up a little bit. Just take your foot off the gas. Don't. Okay. Stop now. And now turn the brake. Turn the wheel sharp. Turn it. Keep going. Turn it more. Turn it as much as you can. Okay. Now get it in drive. And you're going to need to correct it. It's going to turn too much, but yeah, going ahead. We don't want to hit those trash cans. Okay, good. And now start correcting it, or else you're going to end up on the side there. More. Good. Okay, very good. Marshall had trouble too doing that turn. Okay. Driving. Okay. And signal. Always signal. And then don't that's what you got to be ready to when it overcorrects. Okay, let's get over to the side a little bit more. You're too much in the middle. You're actually farther on that side, okay. about there is about good on the side, and yeah. And that's a plenty of room for cars to come by. There's a car up there, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
So when they come by, that's plenty of room. If you can get over a little bit, that's fine. But you're going slow enough. So. Is the radio a problem? Do you want me to turn the radio off?
It's not a problem.
Now you're just a little too close to the edge here. Let's get over.
Alright.
That's good. Right there is pretty good. You got plenty of room. And a car can pass you here, so you're fine.
Alright.
Now you're veering back over. You're veering back over, so stay. Okay. Ooh, yeah, just get a feel for it. Get a feel for it. Feel comfortable. Get used to the steering. Kind of play with the steering a little bit. Kind of turn it back and forth a little bit. Kind of play with it. Yeah, like that.
You love being
Like
insecure
that.
when it comes to your
Good.
relationship?
Own it.
There's no need, right?
It's your car right now. You own it.
You know what? To
Just
prove
drive
it,
your
hand your
car.
phone over to your
Now
wife.
let's get over here a little bit because we're going to be
You should
turning
both do
right
that for each
here.
other. Hand your phones over to each
Signal.
other. What are you hiding?
Now
I
turn.
just can't remember my passcode.
Very
I
good.
just
That was a
telephone
lot
out the window.
smoother.
As we continue with the
And
song
then
about
they go over-
insecure
yeah, okay.
relationships, Fleet Foxes, Can I Believe
She's
You?
smiling. A little bit smile. Good. I'm glad you're having fun. You're a better driver when you're having fun. You're not squeezing the wheel too tight. You're holding that wheel beautifully too. Look at your hands are perfect. This is fantastic, sweetheart.
Yeah, this is fun, Papa.
Cool.
You're doing really well teaching me too.
All right, cool. Thank you, sweetheart. You're doing great. I'm really not having much stress. I'm feeling very relaxed.
Well, I'm feeling more relaxed too than when I
Cool.
got in here.
All right, awesome. And there was something with Marshall that was a problem. He's holding it with both hands, and that's fine. Keep doing that. But as you get more comfortable, you know, your average driver doesn't really keep both hands on the wheel where they're driving because you don't need to. It's power steering.
Oh.
You don't need to. And what I found is it was causing him a problem when he was steering because the two hands, you're maneuvering two hands. One hand actually might make it more comfortable. So that's something to keep in mind. For now, I want you to be comfortable. I want you to feel confident and feel safe on what you're doing. So if the two hands makes you feel better, going ahead. But on this turn, you might want to slow down a little bit. You were going pretty good. Do not stop. Okay. That's okay. You were going pretty good, but just keep, kind of cover the brake. You don't necessarily need to press it. So that turn wasn't a really good turn. So let's try to do the next one better. But yeah, don't necessarily. You were going a pretty decent speed. Maybe I should have said cover the brake just to kind of be ready. So okay, let's keep going. But you definitely don't want to come to a complete stop when you're turning.
Alright.
Just, you want to slow going into the turn and speed up going out of it.
Okay.
Marshall was doing it just the opposite every time. So yeah, you don't want to speed up going into the turn. You want to slow down going into the turn and then speed up. And at the speed we're going, you don't really need to slow down that much.
Okay.
Maybe you just take your foot off the gas is it. Would be enough.
Now I'm going downhill here.
Good, it's good that you're paying attention to that. A little bit, there's a little bit of a slope to the ground. Good, I'm glad you're paying attention to that though, yeah. And if you see a car, if you see a speed bump, pointing that out.
Cool. Okay.
Nice, nice, you handled that speed bump beautifully. Very good.
Thank you.
my goal is to see you get to 15 miles an hour, but we weren't going to do a lot right now, but we can later. But I want to work on the guest house.
Okay.
But remember the signal. You're kind of forgetting that. I want to see you do the signal on your own next time, okay?
Okay.
Can we just try another trip around, at least one more trip?
Sure, yeah.
Because you just
I'll
got
be okay
started.
with
I don't
that.
want you to stop so soon. And I would like to see you get up to a 15 mile an hour, feeling comfortable going 15 miles an hour. You're doing great though. I really don't have much to say. The only thing is you stopped on the turn. You didn't need to stop. So that's something you wouldn't want to do. And you're staying off the side very well. You're doing that very well. And you're not signaling. So remember, the next time we come to a turn, you want to signal 50 feet before the turn. That's pretty much the law. I'm pretty sure that's the law. 50 feet before the turn. And the thing about signaling on a turn, if you signal too early, people might think you're taking a turn earlier. You're like going past the street and you signaled, and they're thinking that you're going to turn there when you were planning on turning on the next one. You know what I mean? So if you signal too early, like if you signaled here, they would think you were going to go there when you were trying to signal way down there or something, you know? I mean, of course you're not going to do that. That's extreme, but
Alright, I understand.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, that will happen like with a parking lot or whatever. You're going to turn into a parking lot. So,
Alright.
playing some really good tunes here, too. Okay, there's our home. We're driving by our home again. Hello. We're getting ready to play some football. Okay, cool. Good, she signaled. That might have been a little early. Okay, good. She braked a little bit. I felt that. And then coming out of it, hit the gas. That was a little weird. That's okay. You're understanding what I'm trying to tell you. So you got to figure out how to implement it.
Okay.
I like the way you braked on that turn. That was nice. It wasn't a herky jerky brake. It was just enough. Yeah, that was nice. So good job on that.
Cool. Thanks, Papa.
And yeah, I knew you would be able to naturally handle turning. You're really handling it very well.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be scared of the turning, but they're kind of not as bad.
Okay. Let's get the speed up. Can you feel comfortable getting the speed up a little bit more? Let's add an extra 5 miles an hour. Try that at least. A little more. Do a little more. You can do it, sweetheart. There you go. There you go. Keep it there. Don't get too close to the edge. You're kind of wandering off to the edge a little bit. There you go. That's very good.
Okay.
And the signal, right about there. That's about the distance. Good. And you don't need to brake. Just take your foot off the gas. Very good. And then now gas it coming out. Well, you gotta figure out when you're turning, you gotta don't overcompensate on these.
Okay.
That was good though. That was promising for
I almost had it. I just
almost had it.
pushed too much.
I kind of pushed you.
I think I can. If I do that one more time, I think I can get like.
Want to do another trip? She won't
Yeah.
stop. Oh man, I created a monster here. Oh, you're so sweet. Well, you got
Yeah, I
other
like
turns
this,
coming here.
Okay.
I want you to practice a stop too. We haven't done that yet.
Okay.
So, okay, let's do a couple more, whatever, man. Let's go. I'm having fun here. This is a blast. I don't want to stop yet. And you got a little bit of weather you're dealing with, so that's good. You know how to use the windshield wiper?
This is Zach Bryan, heading south.
No.
Okay. Don't overcompensate. straight. Very good. Oh yeah. That was excellent,
Yes.
sweetheart. All right. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling it here, man. I knew it. That was your second trip around. That was good. I was not nervous. I feel confident because I can tell you're handling it very well. Okay, good. And don't get too close to the edge.
Okay.
You're too close to the edge. Go this way a little bit, just a little bit. You're too close to the edge. There. Yeah, don't. There's plenty of room. Marshall was doing that too. That wasn't too bad. Okay, cool. Get the speed up a little bit again. There you go. Very
Yeah, I
good.
like the speed.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Very good. You got the signal. Very good. Very good. Let it go. Whoops. Yeah, you're not letting go of the wheel. You're holding it. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Just the wheel in the end.
Yeah.
I like the way you sped up out of the turn like I'm trying to teach you. You just got to remember. I didn't want to say it either. I wanted to see if you're going to do it on your own, but I can see you won't let it go. You got to let go. Once you got that turn in there, you got to know when the right time to let the wheel. And when I say let it go, I mean
Like,
correct it back. Get it-
okay.
Correct the wheels. Straighten the wheels. And you can kind of let it go because the wheels will kind of straighten themselves out. But I mean, I don't want you letting the wheel go. No.
I can kind of feel that. I just,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I can.
That's where the one hand comes into play.
Okay.
Two hands kind of gets in the way. The one hand helps you get it back the way you want. Okay, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna treat. It just started recording. I wasn't. Dang it. GoPro, stop recording.